Imagine two galaxies, each containing billions of stars, headed for a cosmic collision. What happens when these galactic giants crash into each other? Could it spell disaster for everything in their path? Or might it give birth to something new and extraordinary? In today's video, we're diving deep into the awe-inspiring phenomenon of galactic mergers. You'll discover how galaxies collide, how new stars form, and what happens to black holes during these epic events. Ever wondered what our future looks like when the Milky Way collides with Andromeda? Stick around to find out. But first, what really happens when two galaxies collide? Could it reshape everything we know about the universe? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more cosmic content, and stay tuned to uncover the answers. Topic 1. What is a galactic collision? A galactic collision sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's a real cosmic phenomenon that happens more often than you might think. Picture two galaxies, each teeming with billions of stars, slowly being drawn toward each other over millions of years. What causes this cosmic pull? It's all thanks to the invisible hand of gravity. As these massive bodies come closer, their gravitational forces intertwine, setting the stage for a spectacular event. But here's the kicker. Unlike what we might expect, the stars themselves usually don't crash into each other. So, what actually happens when galaxies collide? The most fascinating thing about these galaxy mergers is that they're not just rare, once-in-a-lifetime events. In fact, they are a fundamental part of how the universe grows and evolves. Astronomers have observed countless galactic collisions happening across the cosmos, including some that are still unfolding today. Recent discoveries, like the merging of the Milky Way with the Andromeda galaxy in the distant future, show just how common and crucial these interactions are. But before we get too far ahead, let's step back and ask, what exactly happens to galaxies and everything within them when they finally merge? As these galaxies collide, an intricate cosmic dance unfolds. Stars, planets, and dark matter swirl and mix in a mesmerizing ballet that reshapes everything. But what happens to the solar systems that reside within these galaxies? Do they get torn apart? Or are they gently nudged into new orbits? And here's where the suspense builds. As these galaxies inch closer together, the answer isn't always what you'd expect. Could life, as we know it, survive such a cataclysmic event? It's time to dive deeper into the stages of this galactic interaction and uncover the science behind these awe-inspiring mergers. Topic 2. The science behind galactic mergers. When two galaxies begin their inevitable journey toward one another, they embark on a process that's both chaotic and mesmerizing. The first stage is known as the initial contact. Imagine two massive clouds of stars and cosmic dust slowly reaching out, their gravitational forces causing ripples and disturbances long before they actually touch. During this stage, tidal forces start pulling the outer edges of each galaxy, distorting their shapes like rubber bands being stretched. As they get closer, stars that were once peacefully orbiting their galactic centers are flung into new, unpredictable paths. But the real drama is yet to unfold, because once these galaxies truly collide, things start to heat up. The core interaction is where things get intense. As the centers of these galaxies approach, supermassive black holes, often lurking at the heart of each galaxy, begin their own gravitational tug-of-war. Stars, gas, and dust are thrown into violent motion, creating stunning visuals like the formation of new star clusters. This is where a lot of star formation happens. But what does this mean for solar systems caught in the middle? Some might be ejected into deep space, far from their original home, while others could be flung closer to the galactic core. But even amidst this chaos, there's beauty. Giant clouds of gas are compressed, triggering the birth of new stars. And yet, amidst all this activity, a lingering question remains. Could life still exist in such a turbulent environment? Finally, we reach the merger stage, where the two galaxies become one. After millions of years of gravitational wrestling, the galaxies settle into a single, larger entity. The stars have either found new orbits or been expelled entirely. New solar systems form, and the cosmic debris left behind from the collision begins to organize. It's like watching the aftermath of a storm, where destruction gives way to new beginnings. But here's the real mystery. What happens to the supermassive black holes? Do they collide too? Or do they continue circling one another, locked in an eternal dance? And what about the dark matter, the invisible force that played a crucial role throughout this entire process? Could it be the key to understanding the true nature of these galactic mergers? Let's move forward and find out what happens next. Topic 3. Impact on stars and solar systems. When galaxies collide, the stars within them may seem like they are in the path of destruction, but the truth is more subtle and just as fascinating. During a galaxy merger, individual stars are often spared direct collisions thanks to the vast distances between them. But don't be fooled into thinking it's all smooth sailing. The gravitational forces at play can have a profound effect on entire solar systems. Some stars might be flung to the outer reaches of the merging galaxies, far from their original homes, while others could be thrown into new, unstable orbits. Imagine a solar system being ejected into the deep, cold void of intergalactic space, disconnected from the galaxy it once knew. And yet, amidst this chaos, a surprising process begins: the formation of new stars. Galactic mergers are like cosmic triggers for star formation. As the colliding galaxies pass through each other, giant clouds of gas and dust are compressed, igniting a wave of starbirths. It's like shaking up a snow globe, where everything suddenly bursts into life. This process, known as starburst activity, often creates clusters of young, bright stars, sometimes thousands of them. These newly formed stars will live out their lifetimes in the post-merger galaxy, becoming the building blocks of its future. But let's not forget the solar systems that were already in place before the collision. What happens to the planets orbiting those stars? Are they doomed to drift aimlessly, or can they adapt to the changes? Now, here's where things get really interesting. What happens when there's a black hole at the center of these galaxies? Most large galaxies, including our own Milky Way, harbor supermassive black holes at their cores. When two galaxies collide, their black holes don't just sit idle. They're drawn to each other, like cosmic predators closing in for the final strike. The gravitational forces between these black holes can warp space itself, creating a phenomenon so powerful that it can alter the very fabric of the universe. But what happens when these black holes finally meet? Could they merge into one even larger black hole? Or would they continue circling each other in a deadly embrace? It's time to explore the next step in this galactic journey. Topic 4. Black holes and their role in mergers. At the heart of most galaxies lies a powerful and mysterious entity, the supermassive black hole. When two galaxies collide, these black holes play a central role in the drama that unfolds. As the galaxies approach each other, their central black holes begin a slow gravitational dance, spiraling closer and closer together. Picture two whirlpools in the ocean, gradually pulling everything around them into their gravitational grasp. Over millions of years, these black holes could merge, creating a colossal black hole even more powerful than before. But what happens when two of these cosmic titans collide? Could such a merger unleash an energy so vast that it sends ripples across the very fabric of space-time itself? The potential energy released when black holes merge is mind-boggling. This process, known as a black hole merger, is one of the most violent events in the universe. As the two black holes draw closer, they distort space-time, creating gravitational waves, ripples in the universe that spread out at the speed of light. These waves were only detected recently by advanced instruments like LIGO, giving us a peek into the secret lives of black holes. Imagine the immense power of two supermassive black holes, each weighing millions or even billions of times more than the Sun, combining into one. The result is a black hole so massive that it warps not only the space around it, but time itself. Yet, despite the chaos, black holes are essential for understanding how galaxies evolve. When two black holes merge, they not only reshape the galaxy they inhabit, but they also influence the future of star formation and the dynamics of the galaxy's core. Stars that wander too close to the newly formed black hole could be ripped apart by its immense gravitational forces, while others may be flung out of the galaxy entirely. But what about the dark matter that surrounds these black holes? How does it interact with this violent process? Could it be the hidden key to understanding the universe's most enigmatic forces? These questions lead us to the next intriguing chapter. How do we know all this is happening in the first place? Topic 5. How do we know? Observing galactic collisions. Observing galactic collisions may seem like something reserved for science fiction, but it's very much a reality. Thanks to advanced telescopes like Hubble and the more recent James Webb, scientists have been able to capture stunning images of galaxies in the process of merging. These observations give us a front-row seat to some of the most spectacular events in the universe. By analyzing light, radio waves, and other signals from space, astronomers can study how galaxies interact, how stars are born, and what happens when two massive black holes begin their slow dance toward each other. But how exactly do these telescopes let us peek into the farthest reaches of the cosmos? One of the most important tools in this cosmic investigation is the ability to observe light from distant galaxies. When galaxies collide, they often create brilliant bursts of light from newly formed stars, which we can detect from Earth. By studying the light emitted during different stages of a galaxy merger, scientists can piece together a timeline of events, from the initial collision to the eventual formation of a new galaxy. Telescopes like James Webb even allow us to peer into the infrared spectrum, unveiling details that were previously hidden. It's like lifting the veil on a cosmic mystery, revealing more about the universe than ever before. But these telescopes don't just show us the past, they offer clues to the future as well. Which brings us to the ultimate question: what does the future hold for our own galaxy, the Milky Way? Scientists predict that in a few billion years, the Milky Way will collide with its neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy. This future galactic merger will reshape our corner of the universe, possibly even giving birth to new stars and solar systems. But what will happen to our solar system? Will Earth survive such a monumental event? The answers may be far off, but with the tools we have today, we're already starting to uncover the mysteries of galactic collisions. And if you think these cosmic mergers are exciting, wait until you hear about the possibility of alien life hiding in the shadows of the universe's most mysterious places. So, now that we've explored the incredible phenomenon of galactic collisions, what do you think? Will these cosmic events reshape the universe in ways we can barely imagine? The truth is, every time two galaxies merge, a new chapter in the story of the cosmos begins. But how can we apply this knowledge to our own lives? Just like galaxies, we're constantly evolving, colliding with new challenges and opportunities. What steps are you taking to adapt and grow? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay on top of more mind-bending cosmic insights. Make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And speaking of mysteries, have you ever wondered if the moon might be hiding something? Some believe it could be concealing a hidden alien base. Check out our previous video to explore this jaw-dropping theory and decide for yourself.